You're welcome to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafiu, bringing you the latest update in sports. And coming up in this edition, well, the Black Stars coaches, that is George Boateng and Chris Hughton, have decided to embark on a tour in Europe to pay a visit to some of the Black Stars players ahead of Ghana's final games in the AFCON qualifiers. Well, George Boateng was spotted with the likes of Jordan Ayew, Andre Ayew and Kamaldeen German-born. I will tell you why he decided to meet these players. Also, Chris Hughton appears to have succeeded in convincing one German-born goalkeeper of Ghanaian descent to play for the Black Stars. Well, that player or goalkeeper happens to be Jordan Emisa. Yes, the goalkeeper says he wants to play for the Black Stars. Well, why is this so? We'll get to the details of that matter, as well as Ernest Nuamah, the new Ghanaian sensation. He was on target for his club, that is FC Nordsjælland, in a game that was played on Monday. And let me ask you guys, when was the last time you saw Daniel Amartey in action for Leicester City? I guess it was long time. Well, we'll be telling you why Daniel Amartey is not getting enough playing time for Leicester City. So if you want to get to know all this, then it means you have to stick and stay as I've been you up to speed on all that. Before we get into it though, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. And well, let's get right into the details. And we can't get into the details without talking about May 9th disaster. It happened 22 years ago, and about 126 people lost their lives. And 22 years has been a long time, and also made their souls rest in perfect peace. So let's get right into it. Black Stars assistant coach George Boateng was at the City Ground Stadium to watch Nottingham Forest game against Southampton on Monday Night Football in the Premier League. Well, the game featured Ghanaian duo, that is Andre Ayew, who plays for Nottingham Forest, as well as Kamaldeen German-born, who plays for Southampton in the Premier League. Well, it was Andre Ayew's Nottingham Forest that carried the day, beating Southampton by 4-3, and unfortunately Ghana's captain Andre Ayew was not in action, but Kamaldeen German-born, the Ghanaian winger, was able to come and play 30 minutes of action in the match, but unfortunately his side lost the game by 4-3 in that particular encounter. And George Boateng, who is Ghana's assistant coach, was in the stands to watch the game, as well as Jordan Ayew, yes, the Crystal Palace player, was also in the stands to watch his brother Andre Ayew in action for Nottingham Forest. But unfortunately Andre Ayew sat on the bench and was an unused substitute in this game. So why did George Boateng decide to embark on this particular journey? You know, the Black Stars will be playing their final leg of qualifiers in the 2023 AFCON qualifying tournament next month in June, and as such the coaches want to monitor the players and look at their performance at club level. So they decided to embark on this particular tour in Europe to visit some of the players and find out from them how things are going on as the English Premier League season and the likes of other top European seasons comes to close. So that is why they've decided to embark on this tour. Well, at the City Ground Stadium, Black Stars assistant coach George Boateng was able to meet 3 Black Stars players after the match, and that was Jordan Ayew was already at the stadium, as well as Andre Ayew, the Black Stars captain, and Kamaldeen German-born. They were pictured in the pictures. They were pictured in the photos that you are seeing on your screens currently. So that is the Black Stars assistant coach George Boateng with the 3 other Black Stars players over there. But it's not only George Boateng who is currently in Europe to visit some of the players. Well, Black Stars head coach Chris Hughton is also in there in the United Kingdom, monitoring some players and their performance. And we are being told that Chris Hughton is working very hard to ensure that he gets some players to switch nationalities to play for the Black Stars. And one of the players that has managed to convince to play for the Black Stars is German-born Ghanaian goalkeeper Jordan Emisa, who has decided to switch nationalities from Germany to play for the Black Stars. Yes, Jordan Emisa plays for English League 2 side Burton Albion in the English League 2 league, but he is a goalkeeper for Sheffield United, only that he's on loan at his current club, that is Burton Albion. So yes, the Ghanaian goalkeeper of German roots has decided that, well, he is not going to represent Germany, but he will play for the Black Stars. And we are being told that Chris Hughton played a huge role in convincing the young man to play for the Black Stars. Well, speaking in an interview recently, Jordan Emisa said that he has decided to play for the Black Stars, and that is not negotiable at all because he feels Ghanaian and does not feel more German, so he has decided to play for the Black Stars. Speaking in an interview with the I&O podcast, well, the German-born Ghanaian goalkeeper said that playing for Ghana is non-negotiable. A lot of people ask me, do you want to play for Germany or Ghana? But playing for Ghana, when that day happens, you know, happy days. I have got the Black Stars on my chest and I'm a happy man. So that is what Jordan Emisa, the young goalkeeper, says. He says that he wants to play for the Black Stars, and playing for Ghana is non-negotiable because Black Stars is what is on his heart and not Germany. And when you look at the German national team, it will be very hard for him to even break into the German national team. You have Manuel Neuer, Stegen, and a whole number of goalkeepers. So when is he going to get to your 10? Yeah, come and play for the Black Stars because it's all you have. Well, away from player monitoring, let me tell you about the new Ghanaian sensation. I guess you guys know him already. Ernest Nuamah, yes, the Ghanaian forward was on target for his club FC Nordsjælland in their win over Copenhagen in the Danish Superliga. Copenhagen lost by 3-2 to Nordsjælland in the Danish Superliga, and it was Ernest Nuamah who was part of the goal scorers for FC Nordsjælland in the game. Ernest Nuamah scored the third goal in the match, which was obviously the winner for FC Nordsjælland in the 82nd minute to get the all-important victory for FC Nordsjælland in their game against Copenhagen. Currently, the Ghanaian youngster has scored 10 goals in the Danish Superliga and has 4 assists in the ongoing tournament. So Ernest Nuamah doing his maximum best to ensure that he gets into the spotlight, and also let the world that, hey, there's a young man in the Danish league, you better come for me and let me play for you in the big league. So Ernest Nuamah plays for Ghana's under-23 side, the Black Meteors, will be competing in the under-23 AFCON tournament, which kickstarts in June. And well, the Black Meteors, who are being coached by Ibrahim Tanko, have been pitched against Morocco as well as Guinea. These 3 teams are the teams that Ghana will be facing at the under-23 AFCON tournament. So Ernest Nuamah is sure to be part of that particular squad for the tournament. And now, before we go, you know, at the beginning of the video, I asked you about Daniel Amartey, yes, Ghana's vice captain. I asked you that, looking at Daniel Amartey, when was the last time you saw him in action for Leicester City in a match? It's been a long time that Daniel Amartey played a match for Leicester City, and guess what? The Ghanaian player has missed 5 matches. He has not played for Leicester City in the last 5 Premier Leagues, and it's not just that he hasn't played for Leicester City, but his name is not even part of the match day squad. In the last 4 matches, Daniel Amartey has been on the bench. He missed Leicester City's game against Man City. He was on the bench as an unused substitute. Same for Leicester City's game against Wolves, Leeds and Everton. But for the game against Fulham, where they defeated Fulham by 5-3, Daniel Amartey was not part of the match day squad for that particular match. What could be the issue? Well, it could be that the coach does not want Daniel Amartey, and that is why he's leaving him out of matches. So Daniel Amartey should be looking for options away from Leicester City. Well, that's how we wrap up for this episode of Sports Update Ghana. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. It's a pleasure coming your way. Until then, my name is Joseph Adamafiu. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. I'm out.